Hello viewers, my name is Chijioke Oji, a digital transformation expert with over 17 years of experience turning complex business problems into simple, scalable systems. Welcome back to the Business Systems Analyst Journey Episode 2. Today we're talking about someone who might sound just like you, a high-performing salesperson who is starting to feel stuck. Maybe they are tired of chasing targets or they want more impact. But most importantly, they are curious about breaking into technology. Let me tell you something about most people in sales, something they don't hear enough. You're already halfway to becoming a business systems analyst. Today we will talk about a salesperson who knows nothing about the BSAs or business systems analyst but wants to transition. Let's call her Helen, the streamer. Helen is a sales executive at a growing distribution company. She knows her customers, she knows her numbers, but she also knows her frustrations, such as tracking leads, getting them lost all the time, approvals taking forever, and that is not good for sales. Reports are all over the place and other challenges as well. Now I'm sure this sounds familiar. Helen starts asking herself, what if I fix the process instead of fighting it? Now that question is the very seed of a business systems analyst. You see, salespeople like Helen aren't just selling, they are navigating processes, systems, data every day. They just don't call it that. Let me show you how Helen's experience maps directly into the world of business systems. Let's look at what Helen does versus what a BSA does. You see, Helen identifies customer pains while a BSA gathers business requirements. Helen suggests CRM improvements, a BSA designs better workflows. Helen analyzes a sales pipeline while a BSA meaningful dashboards. Helen recommends automation while a BSA proposes system enhancement. Now, can you see how both roles align? Helen is already thinking like a BSA. She just needs to look at it via a new lens. Now, here is your moment. I want you to pause and think. What is that one thing you have fixed or improved in your sales process recently? Maybe you built a spreadsheet to track leads better. Maybe you automated follow-up emails using templates. Or maybe you convinced your team to stop duplicating customer information. Now write that down. That's not just doing your job. That's business systems thinking. Now that is you starting to act like an analyst. So here's the truth. You don't need to learn to code, get a certification, or even go back to school to get started. You just need to reframe what you already do and build from there. Now that Helen has started thinking like an analyst, it's time to learn the next skill, which is asking the right questions. In episode 3, we will break down how to gather real business requirements by understanding the problem, the client, and the change they need. Ready to move from intuition to impact? Make sure to subscribe, share this with a friend in sales, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming next.